So, I'm on my way to B&M. The last time I was in B&M, there was some PS4 games. Don't know if they're going to be any good. And excuse the cough, I'm still a bit unwell from last week's vlog. But yeah, there was a couple of PS4 games. There was a few Switch games, but had the download codes on them, so I wasn't looking to buy them. But I think we should take a look in B&M and see if there's any decent PS4 games. I can't remember what the prices were as well, but yeah, it's quite cool to see B&M selling games. So yeah, let's have a look and see. I was very close to buying Among Us for the PS5, but I just don't have a PS5 at the moment, so yeah, I've decided to leave it. But yeah, check your local B&M, there is a few games. I did pick up one thing though, which is going to be interesting, and I'm going to upload this video before this vlog is uploaded, and that is this thing. A retro pocket game worth of 15 quid. I have no idea what it is, to be honest. It probably shovelware, but it could make a good stocking filler for someone at Christmas time. But yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. The 15 quid. So yeah, that video will be released before this vlog is out. Could make an interesting video for sure. There's a couple of sports games. Apparently there's 17 racing games, and everyone knows I like my racing games, so it might turn out to be a good buy. You never know until I actually film and record this. But yeah, 15 quid from B&M. That lamps, the PS4 lamps, Xbox lamps, they were quite smart, but I just know for a fact Chester the Cat would take them down within 2 minutes of them being up. So there's no point in me buying anything like that in the man cave, because trust me, my cat's nicknamed Destructor-Bot for a reason. So yeah, I don't think they would make a good addition to the man cave.
A few moments later.
In my vlogs, you'll normally see that I always start this cancer research. This is the cancer research down at Aberdeen Beach. And just a fun fact for you guys, I was the first ever customer that entered that superstore, charity shop superstore. So I remember it opening, and it was like down at like 9 o'clock. Well, no, in fact, it was even earlier. It was like 7 o'clock I went down, and I never queue for like first openings or anything. But because I love a charity shop hunt, I had to be there on day one. So I managed to get in first. And I remember picking up a couple of PS3 games, and I think some of them were a little bit pricey. I did end up trading them in eventually, but yeah, just a little fun fact. And I've got a lot of nostalgia for going to this cancer research, but my luck's not been great the last few months in this cancer research. I think they've kind of gotten smart with their games, and they just sell it on eBay or whatever. But they do have like the cheap ones, but they overprice them now. But when I first started going there, I did pick up some bangers, and I have had success with Xbox 360 games, so we'll have a wee look. But I'm probably not going to film, because I'm probably sick of me going to the same charity shops over and over again. So I'm just going to have a look myself. If I see anything, then I'll record it. If I don't, then you'll see me back outside. Yeah, as expected, nothing there. There was about 50 copies of Connect Adventures, but they were like £3 each. So yeah, if you love your Connect Adventures and you really need it, and your CEX doesn't have it, fair enough, but I'm sure it's 50p or £1 in CEX, so completely not worth it. So I'm just going to go now to CEX. Again, I'm not going to film there, but I'm only going to pick up one game. I've got that game in mind. There's about 50 games in there right now, well 59 in total, and I want to buy pretty much 59 of them, but I need to be careful. There's no point in just blowing all my money, and I've still got so many games to play that I haven't even played yet, and I'm still putting a lot of these PSP games I've already got onto the PS TV. So for right now, I'm only going to buy maybe one more game this vlog, and next week I don't even think I'm going to go on a charity shop hunt. I'm not 100% sure yet. If I don't, I'm still going to do a vlog, but I'll try and come up with something entertaining at least. But yeah, this is crazy as well, by the way. When I first started doing this vlogs, when I'm filming around this time, it's not pitch black. It was still pretty much going into summer, so it just shows how new this channel really still is, kind of thing. So to get 135 subscribers at the time of recording is just amazing, to be honest. So I spent a wee bit more than I should have. Not too much, I spent about £15, so I bought more than one PSP game. So we will go and check them out back at the man cave. But yeah, it's getting dark, guys. It is getting dark. Welcome back to the man cave. And yeah, that was quite fun. So we have a few pickups for this week's vlog. Probably going to be the only pickups I would think for this week. And the first thing I picked up, which you might have already seen, is this, the Retro Pocket Gamer from B&M. It was 15 quid. I'm going to do an unboxing video, which should be released by the time of this recording. And yeah, I'll be interested to see how I find out if I like this or not. So you'll find that out probably before this vlog even releases, to be honest. So yeah, you'll see my thoughts in the last video if you haven't seen it already. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Bunch of games as well. Apparently 240 games, if they're any good. So that was that. I picked up more PSP games than I probably should have, but to be honest, the very cheap ones, there's only one. It's not even a heavy hitter, but you know, over 10 quid. So the first game I picked up was Frantics, I think it's called, yeah, Frantics. I think it's like a puzzle kind of game. It just looks interesting. It's a game I've never actually owned before. Does have the manual, of course, and the UMD looks in pretty decent condition. I'm not entirely sure what it is, to be honest, but I think it is a puzzle game. So again, it'll be a game to check out on the channel probably. Another kind of puzzle game that looks interesting, it's only £2.50, is Crush. Again, yeah, has the manual. Excuse me, sorry. My cough has just been mental this last couple of days. Does have the UMD as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, very cheapish kind of game. And another one just to add to the PSTV. The next game I picked up was Archer McLean's Mercury. Again, very cheap, £1. It does have the manual as well, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think it's like a Super Monkey Ball kind of game. I think you go, basically, you're a little ball and you've got to go like down the track or like the course, and I think you can like make kind of Mercury together, if that makes sense. So, you know, like you can make, it's kind of like Loco, I think, on the PSP, sort of similar to that mechanics. So yeah, that was £1. Again, just want to add to the collection. Another game I got, I think it's a racing kind of game, but with some weapon combat, is Fired Up. Don't know much about this game, never owned it myself. Don't know if it's like maybe a Twisted Metal or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but again, a game to check out. And the PSP is not a heavy hitter, but in terms of financial, it's more expensive than these games combined, really. And that is a racing banger, Need for Speed Most Wanted. Now, I believe actually Carbon's meant to be the better PSP game, although people will say that obviously Most Wanted is the better game on the PS2. Which of course, I think, to me, I've always preferred Carbon in Most Wanted, in my opinion. But apparently the PSP version of Carbon is better than Most Wanted. But again, you've got to have this in your collection. If you love your arcade racers, gotta have it. And again, has the manual and the UMD as well. So, you know, for a tenner, it's more pricey in terms of PSP games, but, you know, it's another one to add to the collection. There is one more final pickup for this week's vlog, and it's a special one, Dell wipes. Nah, I'm just joking. If you were wondering what that thing was in the camera, I never realised that these were, you know, in the shop. So yeah, it's not Dell wipes, I promise. So, my mum enters this competitions on a local website, and she's won a few stuff before on them, and there was a product on there that she knew fine I'd be interested in. So she asked me, you know, do I want to stick a tenner on it? And I did. I gave her the money and then she stuck it on my behalf. Surprisingly, I wasn't expecting this. It was a Sunday, this past Sunday, and she was like, you know, I was watching the draw and her name came out. So we actually won that prize. I could not believe it. So yeah, the guy dropped it off to my mum's house and I picked it up during the week. And this special product, it's not you. It's not you, is it? No. You want in the vlog? Come on, say hello to everyone. Here's Chester the cat. Here's Chester the cat. Hello. Hello. Mwah. So yeah, this item, could not believe it. You know, I've got it right now. We're gonna unbox it together on this week's vlog. And to be honest, this is probably why I don't need to buy anything this week. The special item that we won is the Nintendo Switch Oled. I cannot believe it that we've won. Well, you know, thanks to my mum seeing it and then for me buying the tickets. I won a Nintendo Switch OLED, believe it or not. I have owned this console before, And yeah, I traded it in years ago when I did sell a big bundle. So to get this essentially for 10 quid, I cannot believe it. We've got the OLED, we're going to unbox it together. Chester's probably wanting to get involved. I'm trying to make sure that, you know, the box is okay. I think maybe the guys checked it to see if it's working, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, there's the Switch OLED model. It's pretty cool. Comes with your instructions. That's your Joy-Cons, which I always think the OLED Joy-Cons look quite smart, to be fair, which is awesome. And then of course you've got the docking station. Yeah, this is, I think maybe he's tested it just to make sure it's worked, maybe, I'm not 100% sure. If he's tested it, maybe. Even then, for 10 quid, cannot complain, can you? So we've got the dock here. And I know exactly what game I'm going to start with this console. And that's going to be Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, but look at that. It's a smart console, you've got it, guys. If you've not got the OLED, you know, it's probably a good time to buy one. I think maybe Black Friday, especially with the new Switch rumoured to come out pretty soon. I think maybe Black Friday, the prices are going to go down. Of course, you've got your normal HDMI cable. Well, that's just your normal plug. And then your controller. And then that's for your Joy-Cons, yeah. So yeah, over the moon that, you know, I've got a brand new Nintendo Switch for literally peanuts. Literally peanuts. So I'm really happy, but look at that dock. It's smart. You know, I think the difference with that version to, you know, the standard one, of course, is the OLED screen, but the memory size as well. I think that's 64 gig, while the standard's 32 gig. So now we're on all three versions of the Switch now, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna have one Switch for recording, you know, capture, game capture, you know, streaming on the gaming channel. I think the OLED will go in my bedroom, and I'll play a bit of Red Dead, I reckon, tonight. And I've got the Switch Lite as well, so if I want to play the Switch but watch TV instead, you know, I can. So I'm so over the moon with one Nintendo Switch.
One eternity later.
Just to show you guys, look at the screen. The screen is beautiful compared to like the standard Switch and the Switch Lite. It's night and day. I'm more a console gamer than a handheld gamer, believe it or not. But yeah, if you're like a collector that loves gaming on the go, I highly recommend you get the OLED model over the standard. The screen is just so much better. And just to show you guys, we're going to play a bit of Sonic Racing, just to show you how good the screen is. But yeah, like, I'm so over the moon that we've got this for literally a tenner. I cannot believe it. Just good luck, but look at the graphics on this. I don't know even the camera gives it justice, to be honest, how great the screen is. I think the new Switch that'll come out, you know, will need to really have an OLED screen, I think. Even like if they do like a Switch 2 Lite.
Sure. A race?
So we'll just do a quick race. As I say, guys, I prefer using a controller than a handheld.
That's pretty big. I agree.
Right.
What?
Oh, right, I can skip it. There we go, I'm wanting to skip. I'm wanting a race. I think this will make a great Christmas present for, you know, if you've got a wee one, or
Wherever we go.
even just for yourself. Right, I haven't played this game before, really. Yeah, it's analog, okay. It's got like vibration as well. not quite Mario Kart, I would say, but it's not too bad. Oh, how far behind am I? Oh, not too bad. Yeah, it's got very like vibratory kind of physics, like rumble built into it. There we go, we're catching up with the crew now. That's better. There we go. Oh, they nicked my power up. I don't know what they're picking up the, what do you call them? I'm not a big Sonic guy, but the little rings does, if it helps your speed, I don't know.
I can feel those G's. Thanks.
But yeah, just the screen. It's a big difference to playing the light, I'll tell you. Come on, come on. I'm not very good at racing games, I'm starting to prove on this channel. Oh, come on. What was that? I've just stopped. Why have I stopped? Yeah, I don't know what I've done here. That's a shame. My Joy-Cons are needing charge. That's what it is. That's why the game kind of stopped on me there. So, yeah, that's just a preview anyway of how the screen looks. But, yeah, I'm really, really happy with the Switch OLED, that's for sure.
24 hours later. Thousands of tears later.
Right, I am really excited about this. Apparently, Grand Theft Auto has had an update to the game. It's gotten rid of Grove Street Games. What are you doing in the camera? So apparently it looks so much better. It's got the classic lighting. So apparently it's going to run better for the Switch. Already it looks a lot better. I remember in the game the cars just popped up out of nowhere, but this is actually playable, believe it or not. It looks of it. It looks a lot better on the Nintendo Switch, which is awesome because that's the whole point of buying it. I bought it for the Switch instead of, well, I've got it for the PS4 as well, but I wanted to play this game on the Switch. That actually looks not too bad now. So Rockstar has fixed this game, because before, you know, cars would just pop in about this distance right now. So this is amazing that I think they got rid of Grove Street Games, and now there's no pop-in at all. Apparently they fixed the combat as well, so let's try the combat. Let's have a look. You're too stupid. Yeah, they've totally fixed this game. Yeah, they have fixed Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and I'm guessing they have for, I think, GTA 3 and San Andreas as well. So finally, this does feel like a definitive edition, and I'm absolutely over the moon. But yeah, this is so much better. Oh, this is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. Oh, this is ace. It's about time that they got this fixed. Because that's why I bought it for the Nintendo Switch anyway. It was to play on the go. Just even play in my bedroom, play some GTA Vice City, San Andreas. Oh, this is ace. Because it was literally unplayable on launch. So well done, Rockstar, for fixing what is probably the best games in Grand Theft Auto, in my opinion. I know GTA 5 and 4 is graphically better, but there's just something special for me about Vice City and San Andreas in particular. So what a week it's been. Yeah, it's been a crazy weekend actually. So, you know, when I said, oh, I'm going to play some Red Dead, my friend John decided to give me a call at 10 o'clock at night, urging me to go on the sesh. I think that was the Friday. So I went out on the Friday, and then we had the football on the Saturday, and Aberdeen won by 4-1. We were so dominant, we were really good. Have a sip of my coffee, I think I need it, all this hangovers. And then on the Sunday, my mate decided he wanted to go out again. So he's just visiting from Canada, so I'm only going to manage to see him a couple of times before he goes back away again. So I ended up going on the session on the Sunday as well. So I never really got to play Red Dead. I have started a little bit of it, but I'll probably document it next week's vlog. I think I will. I'm going to show a little bit of Need for Speed Most Wanted at the end of this video. But yeah, what a week it's been. It's just been mad, really. You know, I'm just trying to push out content as much as I can, really, and I'm really enjoying it the last couple of weeks especially. I'm really enjoying making videos, and that's the whole point of doing this as well. And just communicating with you guys often is just ace, absolutely ace. Also over the moon about GTA. It's completely fixed. I thought for some reason it might have only been the PlayStation version, but thankfully the Nintendo Switch version is fixed. So I'm kind of on two minds to play Red Dead or GTA. I'm probably going to play Red Dead though, because I've never played Red Dead before, believe it or not. So I think in next week's vlog there'll be no charity shop hunt, I don't think, but you know, I'm just going to have a chilled weekend, I think. My pal's on night shift, he's working in Scotland for like a month, so I'm just going to enjoy a chilled weekend this weekend, I'm hoping, and we'll get some gaming, I think, done this weekend. But yeah, I think that's everything for this week's vlog. I'm going to leave you some gameplay of Need for Speed Most Wanted, and yeah, if you liked this video, please consider subscribing. It does help me. I'm on the road to 200. I would love to get to 200 before Christmas. You know, I'm a realistic. It's probably not going to happen, but you never know. I would love to get to 200 by Christmas. I'm really trying to pump up the content and try and get quality content as well, not filler. So if you enjoyed the video 2 days ago with the retro gaming handheld, which is a cheap kind of system, you can say, let me know, guys. Let me know if you like that kind of content. I'm really trying to, you know, just be creative a little bit. So yeah, if it's too much, well, please let me know. If one vlog a week is enough, then that's what we'll do as well. I'm just trying to get the right balance of things. But yeah, anyway guys, Enjoy some Need for Speed Most Wanted gameplay, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ciao.